I first met Jason, it was just like, oh, he's always been. This makes total sense. And I got to watch the two of them fall in love and make their plans together, talk about their future together, and I'm so honored to be here for you guys today. The other thing I wanted to say is that most of us here traveled from out of state to be here with you guys today. And I think I can speak for everyone when I say that I believe that's a real testament to how much we believe in you guys, how much we love you guys, and how much we're going to be there for you to walk with this journey with you, right beside you, and see it through. So thank you so much, everyone, for coming and being here with you guys today. Anna, the sister of the bride, has prepared a little something to say.
All right. Oh, there, okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Anna, and I'm Selena's sister. And one thing that I just love about Selena and Jason and just appreciate is their love for music. And it really brought them together, and it was something that I always loved to hear about them. They were always going to concerts in different places, and they just are amazing, and they love their music. And so most couples have one song that brings them together, but Selena and Jason have like a billion songs, and so that are amazing and that represent them. And so today I've written a spoken word piece that I'm going to read to them based on some of their favorite songs and lyrics from their favorite songs. And this I have called Your Song. Some say love is a burning thing, that it makes a fiery ring. Their time together can only be described as phosphorescent, an energy that is absorbed and released slowly in the form of light. In the beginning, she was independent, following her own tune, running at a tempo that was upbeat and steady. She knew that you too would understand when she said, "I still haven't found what I'm looking for." She knew when the time was right, the sweetest thing would be recognized, and that the feeling would be a song she could hear clearly through her headphones and directly into her soul. He was strong, in a genre all of his own. His dynamic beat had notes of blues, but with an undertone of everlasting light. He said, "I'll hold and never scold. In me you can confide when no one's by your side. Let me be your everlasting light." A true friend, brother, and confidant, hitting a chord that is honest, heartfelt, and full of harmony. His verse in love sounded like a rock and roll song. His world would tighten up, and his heart would sing, "I wanted love, I needed love, most of all. Someone said true love was dead, and I'm bound to fall." Then Jason's song took on a new pitch. Like Zeppelin, he said, "I made up my mind to make a new start, going to California with an aching in my heart." He took a chance on a new home and sought out to live life in tune with himself. In the backbeat, there was always a hope of a girl out there with love in her eyes and flowers in her hair. Individuals in their own right, they played songs in unison from different cities. Good friends brought them together and opened them up to pursue this crazy love. They met here, where ocean and city blend to make the most beautiful melody. They could smell the sea and feel the sky. They let their soul and their spirit fly into the mystic. He rocked her gypsy soul as she took him back to the days of old, and they magnificently floated into the mystic. The night we met is a story she tells so well. Take me back to the night we met. A dinner at Landini's with friends, time at the waterfront, hours of good conversation. That was the beginning. They left this place behind and headed out on the road tonight. In that moment, they were a fool for love. She lit a fire, and now she's in his every thought. As with any start to love, the volume gets louder, then softer. Miles apart, they were uncertain of how their new rhythmic measure would sound. They knew a cosmic love was being built, and from afar they heard the same major chord. They lived and loved in the in-between. No dawn, no day, I'm always in this twilight, in the shadow of your heart. Right away, Selena knew it was funny not to care. She wondered, would it be true to say that I ordered you, or is it you that ordered me? Jason knew his one note, that love was not a question, that loving from afar was better than pretending to know what's wrong and what's right. When the time was right, they made a transition. Jason decided he was coming home, saying, the world leaves a bitter taste in my mouth, girl. You're the only one that I want. I want to be around, girl. Selena met him there and began to sigh no more. Love, it will not betray you, dismay you, or enslave you. It will set you free. Be more like the man you were made to be. They brought their different worlds together to build a home that was illuminated. So then we grew a little and knew a lot. And now we demonstrated it to the cops. And the things we said, we were self-assured. All along, Jason realized he had been a long way from home. Their new song was, I belong with you. You belong with me. You're my sweetheart. The sound and color of their new life now felt in tune. In Utah, they built a symphony of friends and family that would allow their song to play for all to hear. A new world hangs outside the window, beautiful and strange. They had come so far together, but they never forgot where their score began. I remember all them lonely days. I traveled out on my own. Then you brought me everything. You made my house a home. This was it. This was real love, they sang. I'm in love. I'm alive. I belong to the stars and sky. Let's forget who we are for one night. I've got real love, baby. They had a deep connection where the head and the heart connect. Concerts, hiking, family gatherings, and traveling were a few keys they hit together. Their true signs of light came during the offbeat times where they could be in the moment. We could get lost in the music for hours, honey. You can get lost in a room. We can play music for hours and hours, but the sun will still be coming up soon. So just for a moment, let's be still. Together, they were able to move forward in their individual progressions, running races, getting new jobs. Through all their transitions, they came back to one simple song. I know that things can really get rough when you go it alone. Don't go thinking you gotta be tough to play like a stone. Could be there's nothing else in our lives so critical as this little home. Now, the next verse of your song begins. In my life, I have never seen two people with such a bright, harmonious sound. Imagine all you can do together. It's true, love is all you need. Your song now rings, of these friends and lovers, there is no one compares with you. And these memories lose their meaning when I think of love as something new. In my life, I love you more. In marriage and in life, I hope your song is one that never stops playing, that you continue to have adventures and take risks. To the ends of the earth, would you follow me? There's a world that was meant for our eyes to see. Never stop being vocal with each other. When love is present, sing it out so that it awakes your soul. In these bodies we will live, in these bodies we will die. Where you invest your love, you invest your life. Awake my soul. There may also be times that are challenging, when things seem off pitch, when your measure is all on its own. Be kind and understanding and let those rolling stones fall away. I'll never be your beast of burden. I walk for miles, my feet are hurting. All I want is for you to make love to me. And in the days ahead, together you can face the highs and lows of life. Through loss, change, and in sickness and in health. Don't let your eyes refuse to see. Don't let your ears refuse to hear, or you ain't never going to shake the sense of sadness. I could hold you in my arms. I could hold you forever. Most importantly, don't let the craziness of life, responsibility, and time mute your individual sound. Let your unique chords be instrumental in making one balanced song. Selena will be your Emmy Lou and be your June, and Jason will be your Graham and your Johnny too. No, I'm not asking much for you, just sing little darling, sing with me. Like these lost lovers, let your duet have room for both voices to tell one true love story. One good thing about music, when it hits you, you feel no pain. When love hits you, you feel everything. If there was one vow you could say to each other today, let it be, I want to love ya and treat you right. I want to love ya every day and every night. We'll be together with a roof right over our heads. Today and always, you could be loved, and you will share one positive vibration. In the end, let your song be one love, one heart. Let's get together and feel all right.
Selena and Jason have both prepared a little something to say to each other before we make it official. That's hard to follow, Anna. Jason, we've had some incredible experiences together, but one moment stands out to me. Really the defining moment. Me and you were together, exploring San Diego together, and we decided to stop at Sunset Cliffs and watch the sun go down together. You sat there quietly, and I sat there quietly, and we kind of had a moment, and you leaned over to me and you said, I think I might be in love with you. And I, at the moment, had no words to explain what I felt in that moment, and I want to tell you how I felt in that moment today. I felt safe. I felt completely cared for and accepted and loved. And you've made me feel that way every day since then. And you are, without a doubt, the most kind, generous, loving, incredible, funny person I've ever met. And you make me so happy. And I can't wait for our future. Thanks for making me the happiest I've ever been.
Talking about hard to follow. Sina, it's hard to believe that 4 years ago we were just meeting each other, because I feel like I've known you my whole life. It's been such an amazing journey to go on with you, to know you, to feel your love for me has really allowed me to become the person I've always wanted to be. And you treat me with such unjudgmental eyes and ways that it's even hard for me to articulate right now. But I would have never known that 4 years ago I would be finding someone like you that could be such an amazing influence on my life and my friends and family. And I'll never take it for granted, and I will always, always be there for you. Take care of you in the years to come.
You fell in love by chance, but you're here today because you're making a choice. You both are choosing each other. You've chosen to be with someone who enhances you, who makes you think, makes you smile, and makes every day brighter. You're about to make promises to each other that you intend to keep. You're going about to take care of each other, to stand up for one another, and find happiness in each other. There's a simple premise to each of these promises. You're vowing to be true. You're vowing to be there. You're teaming up, and you're saying, that you want every experience I'm going to have, I want you to be a part of. Will you, Selena, keep Jason as your favorite person? To laugh with her, to go on adventures with her, to support him through life's moments, be proud of him, grow old with him, and find new reasons to love him every day. Will you, Jason, keep Selena as your favorite person, to laugh with her, to go on adventures with her, support her through life's moments, be proud of her, grow old with her, and find new reasons every day to love her?
I will.
Will you, Selena and Jason, be each other's partners from this day forward? Will you bring out the best in one another, share your happiest moments together, and love each other absolutely for the rest of this lifetime and for whatever may come next?
We will.
You've both chosen to wear rings as a reminder of these promises. People often say that wedding bands are a perfect circle with no beginning and no end, but these rings did have a beginning. The stones were formed long ago, deep within the earth. Eventually, a series of lucky events caused them to rise to the surface where someone dug them up. The metal was then liquefied in a furnace at 1,000 degrees, molded, cooled, and painstakingly polished. Something beautiful was made from raw elements. And love is like that. It comes from humble beginnings, and through a combination of serendipity and effort and imperfect beings shape into something extraordinary. It's the process of making something beautiful where there once was nothing at all. As you look these rings over the years, I hope that you remember that you created something invaluable, and just as I know that you'll protect these rings, I'm confident that you'll protect the commitments you made to each other today. Place each other's rings on your fingers. By the power vested in me, by the Universal Life Church of the World Wide Web, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You can kiss her now. Kiss her, girl. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my deepest honor to present Selena and Jason Brimzetti.